gives us a chance to catch our collective breath. It's been a pretty fast-moving match. Hawaii's Charlie Wade called the first time out with his team down 6-1. They were down 7-1 and then came all the way back to lead at 8-7. And so with a little bit of a break in the action, let's take a look at our Mid-Pacific Petroleum leaderboard. And talking about Friday's kill leaders, and we mentioned the tandem of Baker and LeBrock, 19 and 17 respectively. Brooke Sador also a 17, Siki with a Baker's dozen, and then Taylor Averill contributing 6 kills for Hawaii.
Well, what's interesting about those stats are almost all of those players are outside hitters or opposites. The only middle there you see is Taylor Averill. The middles were pretty much non-existent for both UH and Cal State Northridge Friday evening match. Tonight I look to the middles being a little bit more offensively a threat. Talking with Coach Jeff Campbell before the match tonight, he said that they didn't go to their middles because Hawaii was committing their middles blockers so much that they just continued to set outside, and it seemed to work.
So the Hawaii bench a little bit more pumped up, and that man there, Jeff Campbell in his 16th season, a little bit more or less. His team came in here and neither team played anywhere close to lights out on Friday night, but in the end, the Matadors eked out that 4-set win. And Davis Holt back to serve it up for Hawaii. Pass put up by LeBrock, and then the cross-court winner, courtesy of Sam Holt, no relation to Davis. Davis Holt, of course, a local boy, and Travis Holt, or rather Sam Holt, out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Marks, and fires wide. Saw Marks kind of during that timeout. You see him going to his nose. I was going to say he went right to the tissue, kind of blow his nose and just fighting off a bug, as so many people have been all over the place. And a good swing by Brooke Sador.
Brooke Sador going up and over the block on that attempt. Again, another great set selection by Joby Ramos.
And interesting to see how Hawaii responds tonight with JP back in there. And it's nice to see, because the reality of, if it's not a sickness, an injury, it's something. And there's no way that a team in any sport will go the length of the season without missing a couple of its key parts for various reasons. And another dump shot by Joby, but this time, nice job by John Baker to keep it alive, and then the swing for the kill. Good job by Baker.
Baker low to the ground, staying home on defense. There you see Joby trying to dump that ball, but quick reaction, and Sam Holt finishing off high off the hands of JP Marks.
So it'll be 15 serving 16, and the 6'8" senior out of Corona, California, Jared Moore. Back to serve it up. Northridge not exactly wearing what you would call a fancy uniform tonight. Kind of looks like just a, it's like a white t-shirt. But it is what it is. JP straight down. That's his best swing of the night. And it brings a little mini smile to his face.
JP getting a one-on-one isolation and hitting around the big arms of this Cal State Northridge block, annihilates that ball down for his second kill in 4 attempts this evening, hitting at 250.
17-15 Hawaii. Nick West, as you see, into the game. So Hawaii has that big front line with Taylor Averill and Nick West. And Marks, another good serve. Good pass tight to the net, flying out of the back row in an awkward manner is Baker. And a good job by Siki. Put that ball back over the net.
Siki stayed there, and he was very low and to the net. We talk about this. He's not the biggest guy out there, but his skill is he is so well trained. He turns that left hand in and positions the ball back into the court.
And now with the 3-point advantage, Mark back to serve it up again as you look at Siki. Off the net. Oh, but right there was Mogorian. And a little roll shot, but it's out. Mark Marks kind of gave it an effort. He was trying to play it. Didn't matter, didn't get there. The ball was long and point Hawaii. Now Hawaii out to a 9-point advantage after trailing 7-1 early. You know, sometimes finding yourself at an early hole serves as a really good wake-up call.
Well, they have been woken up and taken full control of this game.
Marks again, back to serve it up with a 4-point advantage. With a deep breath, blows it out, and another good serve. Going right at LeBrock. And there is LeBrock, blocked, but put up by Baker. Back to LeBrock, Matthew Cheap, keeping it alive. Brooks the door, and then it's over the head by Marks, and a good effort by Hawaii. Back set. And it's fired right at JP, and frustrated at himself for not being able to get that ball up.
Cheap playing some great defense tonight. We're not seeing the double libero situation. He's staying in a little bit more often. We have not seen the double libero situation, but what a great defensive save.
And Somogorian, who came into this match as the team leader in service aces. Back there to serve it. Marks had to go low to pass that one up, and then Siki is blocked as Baker gets credit for the kill. And Northridge down by 3, now rallies back within 1. Or check that with 2. It'll be 17-19. Dorian again. Marks with the overpass. And a hammer by Drew Staker. And now it is Matador within 1. And Charlie Wade's going to call a timeout of his own. Both teams have taken their full complement of timeouts here in game number 1. And Hawaii clinging to a 19-18 advantage.
And I must agree that this is a good timeout for Charlie Wade and the Warrior. They really need to slow down the serving of Cal State Northridge. They're getting a little hot. They are a hot serving game there. They're hot or cold. And we're talking with Jeff Campbell, they go for their serves. He wants them to go as hard as they can because those are points they know that they can get other teams in trouble on their passing, and that's exactly what just happened.
Hey, if you didn't know, there's a special University of Hawaii club just for the keiki. Stop by any Papa John's pizza store and join the UH Kids Club. Children receive an official club t-shirt and a variety of other benefits. So head to Papa John's and join the UH Kid Club today. So a busy 5 days straight here at the Stan Sheriff Center. Everybody will have a little bit of a break. Busy for the volleyball, or the softball crew, excuse me, behind us. Wahine basketball, they're back in action on Thursday night the 7th. Friday night, baseball team back. It's the Les Murakami Stadium. And then Sunday will be senior night for the Wahine basketball team. Of course, last night, senior night for the men. Frustrating loss. Hawaii was down by 13 with about 2 minutes to go. Climbed all the way back and had a couple of opportunities to launch a 3-point shot to tie it, but it was not to be. And they said aloha to their 3 seniors. They go on the road for their final regular season home game this week. Back here, Magorian with another good serve. Sukovic, cross court, in. And everybody on the Matador side convinced that that ball was out. And maybe Hawaii got away with one. A couple of calls went against Hawaii the other night.
A couple of really close.
Well, especially at 24-all in that 3rd set when Hawaii lost 26-24. So an important point for Hawaii. They lead at 20-18. Setting up for Wexham, but he wasn't there. And then the swing by Magorian.
Little miscommunication on that play. It was a good set by Joby Ramos. Max not ready for that back set, that back quit. He came in to serve, but he was not prepared to attack the ball out of the back court.
Well, Wexham is a setter himself. He was the starting setter early in the season until he suffered an injury to his shoulder. Nice job by Marks to get that one up there. Sador, and that is out. hits it long, and it's tied up at 20 all. Third tie of this first set. Hawaii would like to get the first one. And a service error. Hawaii lost the first set on Friday night, 25-21. Stormed back to take set 2, 25-17. And then that third set, boy, that was a tough one. Tied at 24. They lose a call that should have gone their way. And then they lose at 26-24, then 25-23. Could not have been much closer in those last two sets. Ramos serves it for Hawaii. Then flying in out of the back row. A big swing. And LeBrock with another kill.
And according to Coach Campbell, he says if LeBrock has a good game, then we all have a good game. He says he's their go-to guy. And he was their go-to guy the other night with 17 kills.
Cheap. And the pass, not good, goes right into Davis Holt. Ricochets off Cheap's hand. And out of the game is Colby Kanetaki, the freshman out of Moanalua High School, to receive the serve. Let's see if they go right at him. They do. Tough position, but he responds well. And then the block on Siki. And it's 23-21, Cal State Northridge, as they go on a 4-point run.
It'd be interesting to see if they're willing to set Davis Holt in this rotation. I think that he can and is a really great opportunity if they can pass the first ball.
It goes to Sador and another block. And all of a sudden it's a block party on the part of the Matadors. Gerald Moore gets in there and it's 24-21. Things were looking so good for Hawaii about 2 minutes ago. And the tide has changed. Ramos to Siki off the hands and a point for Hawaii.
Ziki just sneaking it by and powering it through the blocker's hands on the outside, doing a nice job of saving game point for the Matadors.
But Hawaii needs 2 natural points right here to even things up at 24. No room for error. The ball may have been out of the net. Colby Kanetaki gets it up. What a joust at the net. Another opportunity for the Matadors. They're going to set it up in a block off of Hawaii hands, and that is point for the Matadors. And Cal State Northridge takes the first set, 25-22. So here we go again. Hawaii playing catch-up. We'll switch sides, and we'll serve it up again. You're watching University of Hawaii Men's Volleyball on OC Sports. Well, it was a fast start by the Matadors, and Jared Moore didn't do much last night, but he's got a pretty good spot on this morning, or this evening. 3 kills and 4 swings. And then Hawaii started putting up a pretty good block, got themselves back into the game. Taylor Averill had an opportunity to wag the finger. And Averill, again, on the little dump shot attempt. And then Siki pushing it back to the back row. However,
then Northridge turned it on. Their blocking got hot, and Jared Moore, 9th rated in the Mountain Pacific, really turned it on in 3 critical blocks in the end of game 1 there. I think that was the difference.
So the first set goes to Northridge, 25-22. Just waiting for everybody to get settled on in here. I think we're just about set for a whistle. And there we go. So to serve it up is going to be number 13. That's Drew Staker. And Sador has to reach behind his head, but still able to put it down. A good swing off an average pass. Passing has kind of been the key. Good athleticism by Brooks Sador, able to adjust midair.